Welcome. Happy Monday morning to you. It is 12:20 something, 12:22 a.m. here in Cleveland, Ohio. Good morning to you. It is Monday morning, a very snowy one at that here in Cleveland, Ohio. And we are in the baby room today. Today we're in the baby room. I was going to do a sit down chat, but I didn't have enough time to get ready for that. Been very busy. We're going to change some reborns, and I'm going to show you the outfit. I was supposed to make a short about the outfit that I got while we were at the store. But we are going to change Miss Faith Ann first because I believe it is very fitting to change her first and to change her into the new outfit that we picked up. So this is a portrait baby of my daughter, Miss Faith Ann. And hello there, MSD. You're the first one. Hi, how are you? We're taking her over to the bassinet. So here we have our little hospital bassinet here, all nice and cozy here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get her dressed into the new outfit. Fun fact, this was her little kitty cat when she was a newborn. This was the kitty we took to the hospital when we had her. So we were watching videos tonight. My kids were over and we were watching old videos, 2000, her videos from when she was born, the day she was born, and she had a bassinet just like this in the hospital and this very kitty. So fun fact there. So the kitty remains in here. And so, yeah, there she is. Hey, Paula, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're having I hope you had a great weekend. It just turned Monday morning here in Cleveland. And I'm pretty sure it's only if you're watching from West Coast, California, it's probably around, what is it? You guys are 4 hours behind, so 11, 10, 9, 8. So it's like 8 p.m. over there. So good evening to you guys all the way over there on the West Coast. Hello there, Groove Grammy. How are you doing? You're okay? Awesome, awesome. Just spoke about your baby creation just tonight, saying how I would. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So fun fact, another fun fact is this is another original outfit that Miss Faith Ann did wear. We are celebrating Faith tonight. And here is an outfit that she wore. And okay, so this is the outfit that we got when we went shopping. Winnie the Pooh, I thought of her, and we got her this outfit here. So she came home. I don't know. I still have her going home outfit. I'll have to see where I folded it up and put it. Obviously, I don't think it's hanging in the closet. But hello, welcome everybody. I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I am a reborn artist, and as you can see, I am a doll collector as well. I will show you what we got from the doll show today. Thank you to all who have joined me for today's doll show. We had a really fun time. Where's the garbage? Way back there. Garbage. I will show you up close. These are the dolls that we picked up today to add to this collection of dolls. But we'll go ahead and do an up close if you guys are interested in doing an up close and looking at them. You're doing okay. That is awesome. Your central time. So it's probably around 10 p.m. over there, or 11:30, New Mexico. Is it a real child? It is a portrait baby of my real child. So I made her. She looks just like my Faith Ann. So no, this is a hyper realistic vinyl art doll. These are also known as Reborn dolls. And this one is Miss Faith Ann. She is a portrait baby. And we're going to get her dressed in the outfit that we picked out the other day. I was supposed to make a YouTube short about it, but I never got around to it. So my apologies. I've been extremely busy. Lots going on in the family. All good stuff. In due time, when the time is right, I will reveal. Some of my good friends already know what's going on. What's going on with Jen? Some of my friends know, but I will reveal in time when the time is right what's been going on with our family. So it's all good stuff, though. All good stuff. Not far from where I live. I am in Detroit, Michigan, all the way from Detroit, Michigan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are in Cleveland. Yes, they do look realistic. Yeah, that is the whole point of these. They look so realistic. Yep. Let's see. This woman is not doing okay. This is creepy. Investing so much time doing this. Well, this is a career. I do make money doing this. So no, it's not a waste of time. I do make money. I make them for a living. See, these are my babies, and I do make them for a living, and I do pretty good in making them. If I had even more time and I didn't work a regular job, my goodness, I'd be making a lot more money making these babies. But that's what I'll be doing tonight. Tonight, I'm going to spend a couple hours with you as long as my battery holds up. We have about 95% battery power here. So I'll probably hang out with you until the phone is darn near dead. um, but yes, and then the rest of the night I'm going to be working on dolls. So yeah, I am. So I am working on finding a solution to air dry varnish that will simulate the Genesis varnish that I use. Simply because for what? Who need this? Oh, who needs them? Well, people, doll enthusiasts. Doll enthusiasts are a collectible. It's a hobby and it's a collectible item. They can be used for therapy dolls. They can be used as collectibles. And we go to art shows, we go to Reborn doll shows, and it's a fun, fun hobby. Yep, thank you, everybody. Can I pull the diaper off? We'll check the diaper, but we're not going to pull it off. Oh, she does need to be adjusted with her diaper, but I am not going to be taking off her diaper, even though she is just a cloth body, and you never know what people will do. Report a naked cloth bodied doll. So we won't be doing that, but thanks for reminding me to check her diaper. She does need a new diaper. I'm not going to change it here. But if I remember, I'm going to change out her diaper. And no, they do not go to waste. They go to perfectly good uses. I use them for dumping out my dirty paint water. So they do, instead of dumping them down the sink or the toilet, dirty paint water, it's good to just put them in a diaper or put them in one of those little chuck pads that will absorb all the from the paint palettes, stuff like that. So yeah, everything gets recycled, reused, so nothing goes to waste. Let's see. Nope, not pulling no diaper off. Yes. Yes, these are for training purposes. Thank you for chiming in on that. They are for training purposes. They're wonderful. Wonderful. Cute, cute, cute. Thank you. Yes. The outfit that we picked out, guys. Sorry I didn't make the video about the outfit. Wow, does this fit her perfectly? So because she came home in a Winnie the Pooh outfit, and I will have to get that outfit out. I have it somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but oh my gosh, look at that. That definitely, wow. That definitely fits her really good. Look at how adorable she is. So, let's get the brush out. We have a brush in here. Here we go. I'll get a brush in here. Let's brush her hair. Her name is Faith Ann. She's a portrait baby of my daughter. I made her. And I am working on one of the portrait babies of Christopher. Christopher's going to have a couple portrait babies because there's a couple sculpts that look just like him. So who says you only need one portrait baby of your own child? If you have a bunch of sculpts that look like, why not? So I will be doing one of the sculpts. Actually, it's a Behringer baby that I will be doing of Christopher. She has bed head here. Whoops. I'm going to comb her hair. And she is a reroot. She's like the only doll that I rerooted. And I got to reroot a couple more babies. But there she is, Miss Faden. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, she is adorable. Look at her. This outfit is cute. I wish you could see me holding her, but next weekend I should have some time to do a live stream where I'm sitting in front of the camera holding the babies, because it gives you an idea what they look like being held, and seeing a person hold a reborn, it just gives you an idea of more of what they look like, how they move and everything. So yeah, her hair looks really natural. My son's hair does the same thing in the back. Yes, she has that little cowlick swirl. She has the swirl there. You can tell my rooting is not mono rooted. It's just plain rooted. So, and it's micro rooted up front though. It's just micro rooted up here, and she's got blonde tips here and everything. So yeah, that is my face. Where do you order the babies? You can order them on reborns.com, or you can stick around my YouTube. I do announce when I have a baby available. So I have several announcements about that. My oven has broke. Yeah, the reborns.com, or you can wait for me to have a baby for sale, which is always seems to take forever, but I would go to reborns.com. So Junie was supposed to be the next available baby ready to sell, but my oven broke, and I just started varnishing her, and hopefully she'll be okay by the time I finish baking or start baking her. I have a custom cuddle head that I am working on that is very late, and when you know, my oven broke, and she's in the middle of the varnishing process as well. That's why I am working on air dry varnish to do all dry, air dry babies for the sake of my health. Because my oven broke, there was a crack in the dome, and I was baking parts last week, and I got incredibly sick, very sick. Always turn on your fans or put your oven outside, but the fumes were escaping because the dome was cracked, and I got very, very sick from it. So I'm just now getting over it. So let's change another baby. Let's change. I'll let you guys pick what baby you would like to see next. It's always fun to have you guys pick what baby you would like to see next get changed. So this one is, oh my goodness, and this is the Winnie the Pooh blanket. How cute is that? So yes. How much for a baby? So my prices run from $425 all the way up to $1,500, average being $775. Yep. Thank you, Gabriel. I don't need help, but thank you for offering to help me. But no, I technically probably I do. I probably need help in getting these babies done in time for the doll show. But no, I make good money doing this. You ought to try it. You ought to try making reborns. This is what I do for a living. I make real good money doing it, and it's a lot of fun. Anybody would like to see a baby? I'm just going to do the go around and just tell me stop. I'd like to see that particular baby, and we'll change that baby next. Let's see. Paul. Okay, Paul. Which Paul? Portrait Paul or Pouty Paul? We got two Pauls. We're going to have two Christophers, too. Let's see. Okay, you can at least elaborate for me what these are for. So, these are dolls that are, we do collect them. Pouty Paul. Okay, you got it. What they're for is they are for doll enthusiasts who like realistic, very realistic dolls like myself. And they can be used for therapy babies. A lot of studies have shown when holding a baby that is weighted like a real newborn and feels like a real newborn, like this little guy here. Studies have shown it releases the chemical, was it oxytocin or not oxytocin? I don't know, whatever. It's that chemical that makes you feel good. This kind of gives you that, like that motherly or father feeling. Dads, there are guys who like dolls too. They can be used for training purposes, the purposes of learning teaching new mothers, expectant mothers, how to hold a baby, how to change a diaper, how to, gently get them dressed and undressed, how to gently pretend to give these guys, you can't really give these guys a bath. You would need a silicone doll for that. That's why a lot of people use silicone dolls for the purposes of giving them baths and stuff like that. These can be used for photography training as well. This doll right here in the corner, this poor corner baby, this one is a stand-in baby. This is an actual photography training doll. This one is, this doll was particularly designed for purposes of photography training. You can see this one has joints. You can see like got metal joints here and moves just like a real doll. I do plan to paint her someday. This doll is extremely heavy, very, very heavy. But yeah, but they're used for training purposes, for people who have anxiety. Studies have shown people who hold babies, including myself, it just relieves anxiety. Can be used for all kinds of good purposes. So yes. Now let's see. Oh, that sleeps all. It's a doll. You call a baby. It's a doll. It's the same. So it's basically like kind of like these dolls. These are dolls as well. And none of them cry. Some of them open and close their eyes. Some of them crawl. These ones do crawl. In fact, my new Thumbelina, I'll have to show you what she does. This one actually moves. So there's Cabbage Patch dolls. So it's just a doll. So just like, any doll, and you can see that this doll right here is another 100-year-old doll. Dolls have been around forever, and you can see the Behringer ones were made to look lifelike as well. All kinds of different dolls. This here is just another type of doll. So it's a doll. So it doesn't creep me out because it's just a doll. Yep. Yep, it's a baby doll. You are correct. Yep, I need more reborns. Yep, there are so many people at the doll show today who were like, take this doll home. This lady gave me a free doll because some of these people that are selling dolls, they're so desperate to get rid of their dolls, they don't want to take them home again because, they're trying to, clear out their doll collection or clear out their basement or their garage or wherever they're storing their dolls, their vintage dolls. And there's only so much room because the room I have left here, this is for my collection. I want it to be Reborns. Reborns is my main collection of dolls. So this is, I know, don't mind the dirty wall. This whole room is getting revamped. It's getting repainted, everything. We're going to fix the walls because this was my kiddos' room when they were little. And of course, when they're little, kids have moved out, and I took over the upstairs as my studio and my doll collection room. And so this is all going to be Reborns. And this is the only spot that I designated for vintage dolls. Maybe this corner here, I could put this rocking chair out in the living room area or downstairs living room. I think downstairs would be cute for it. I think that would be really cute. So yeah, and I'm just going to designate this area around here just for the vintage babies. So I have to be very careful what I get. What I get. You want a reborn? Yeah. Yep, his name is Pouty Paul because he's got the pouty face. He was reborn in 05. So he's one of my very older dolls. One of my first reborns. He was painted with Genesis heat set paints. All right, we got to pick an outfit for him. But he has got the Simon limbs. So he's got the Nicholas face, the head, and Simon limbs. So as many of you know, if you know me, I like my reborns. Whenever I make myself a reborn doll, I make reborn dolls that are mixed reborns. Reborns meaning that, well, we'll put this outfit on. Reborns that have different limbs than the head, than what come with the head. Because these are called kits. And reborn doll kits are these right here. So this right here is a reborn doll kit right here. This here you're looking at is Gracie May, and there's her head, and it comes with limbs. Some of them come with a belly plate with an umbilical cord. I just got the one with just the limbs because you know, not too many people that I sell to, that either way, they don't care to have the belly plate, you know. It's for showing, you know, or photography or whatever. It's not really meant to put on the doll and hold them. But this is Gracie May, open-eyed Gracie May that we will be getting prepping soon for the Kansas Doll Show. So they come with limbs, a head, and a lot of times I don't like the limbs that go with the head, and I like to change it up to be something unique for me. And me being an artist, it's really, really neat that I can do that, that I can just say, hey, I think I want to use Levi limbs for Gracie May, or I want to use Gracie May's limbs with Levi, or, you know, vice versa, things like that. So thank you for your questions. Hey, yo, bro. Carla, bro. This is bizarre. No, it's not bizarre. It's doll collecting. It's exactly like I said. It's just like doll collecting. This is my whole collection here too. So it's the same thing. It's just a reborn. It's hyper realistic dolls. They look very real. And that's why they are bizarre to a lot of people, is that they look so realistic, and it does creep out people. Except for me, because I love the realism. I absolutely, absolutely love the realism. No, they're not all white. I do have African American babies. And if you'd like to see one next, let me know. We have some you can see over there. And I am practicing my ethnic African American painting, so I can paint African American babies and Hispanic babies. So I am getting it down. That's why I'm practicing a lot with the air dry varnishes, because I basically want to make half and half. I want to be able to offer no bake babies along with the regular babies that are baked with the Genesis Heat Set matte varnish. We're in the wrong leg here. We're in the wrong foot. Good question. Let's see. I am going to get rid of that comment. You know that's a very silly comment. So, yes, me too. Love the realism. Yeah. So a lot of people, they do get creeped out. A lot of people love them or hate them. And it's okay. I do welcome that if you don't like them, you can definitely tell me, I hate these dolls. I hate them. I hate them. But yeah, don't, as long as you don't say anything like extremely silly, then it's okay. Because I know this is something that is not made for everybody. This is something that's not meant for everybody. These are really meant for people who love dolls. I love these dolls too. I got 5 reborns, and I'm getting 2 more reborns, and I have a silicone. Congratulations, Paula, on getting 2 more reborns. Yes. Do they move in the night? Probably not. I'm not in here. I don't sleep in this room, as you can tell. There is no bed in here. There used to be a bed. I don't sleep in here. Oh, thank you. They are so cute. No, they don't move in the night. Nah. But yeah, so this here is Pouty Paul. And we just put him in a fresh outfit. Isn't he adorable? He is just the cutest thing. He definitely needs to be re-rooted. His hair is getting thinner and thinner. He is an older baby. I reborn him in 06, 05 or 06. So you can tell he's older than some of my children. So yes. He's got a cute nose. Yes, he is the only one with an open nose. He's the only one that I drilled the nose open. I may think about doing it again, but I may think about it. He's one of the last babies that I painted with Genesis Heat Set paints before I moved on to air dry. Yes, people do put them in stroller and go places, yes, including myself. But I didn't today because I was too lazy to take the doll out to the doll show, and I'm just, as I'm getting older, I am getting lazier in taking my dolls out because it is a thing. I don't leave my babies in the car simply for the reasons of people think that it's a real child. That is a good way to get your windows smashed in by the police. So yeah. So, and then look at this little guy, little Alex here. So look at him, how cute he is. He's so adorable, so adorable. Anybody like to see next? I love that. I love to know a fact it helped people. Yes, it does help people with dementia. Yes, it does. Yeah, so I used to take them out. It's called Reborn reaction videos. There is a few on this channel, but unfortunately my main channel got taken down. So my account got hacked into and my channel got taken down. It was like mostly all Reborn reactions. Back from like 10, 15 years ago. That's how old my channel was. But from a long, long time ago, we did lots of Reborn reactions, and we done a few here. It's just I'm getting lazy and taking dolls out. It's a whole thing. You got to put them in the stroller. You got to take them everywhere you go, or else you don't want to leave them in the car. Next one to Paul. Next one to Paul. Okay, Alex. Next one to Paul. This one here? Baby Jesus? Yes, no? How much do they cost? Yes, I do. Right here, Victor. I have Victor. I have Chloe. And I have Isaiah. And then the next one I'm working on that I'm varnishing downstairs, I may keep her. I may keep that one. This one? Chloe? Next to Paul. Hello, hello there. And then we'll do the other Paul. Okay, so the next one, Isaiah is handsome. He's cute. He's my first successful, my first ever. Which one is Alex? This one's Alex. Little Alex here. He was reborn. I don't know the artist. I'll have to look it up on the paperwork. But I picked him up a couple years ago at the Kansas Doll Show. He is the Ozzy by Priscilla Lopez. And I have that kit. And I probably make him a twin sister. Yes. Looks so real. Yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this, Paul. So it was requested this one here. It's a good weird. Hello there, 84. It's a good weird. Thank you for being here. We love our realistic baby dolls. It's a hobby. And it's just like collecting anything else. Planes, trains, Legos, Pokemon cards, action figures. It's another hobby. Just like everybody loves their hobby. Think about the hobby you like to do. Think about things you like to do or make. Just same thing. I love making these dolls. Isn't he a cutie? Look at that face. That's a cute name, though. I may think about making one of my babies Jamal. I don't have a Jamal yet, but Jamal is somewhere in the universe waiting to be made. Let's see. Should I get back into them? Kind of want to. Well, go ahead. Get back into them if you love them. Get back into them. Definitely. Let's put him in this outfit. We have Portrait Paul. He looks exactly like my little Paul, and he was a preemie too. So he's the Simon with Tink limbs, and I will show you all his details. We'll go ahead and take his outfit off, and we'll show you all his cute little details. Can't wait. You can't wait for Jamal? Me too. I'll have to find out which one's going to be Jamal. Maybe it's the one downstairs. I like that name. Honestly, I do. I think that's a cute name. I love that name. All right. No, you are correct there, John. It's not a cheap hobby. They're quite pricey. But I can afford it because I make them for a living. So when I make them, anytime I sell reborns, I can just get another one. But I do make these for a living, so these do help pay a lot of bills, like my car payment, my mortgage, my gas bill, my electricity. So these do help pay my bills and any other bills that I may have. So it's a win-win situation for me. It's creepy good. It is very creepy good. I agree there, Puff. It's creepy good. Yeah, I agree. Creepy means they are realistic, and that's what we want. We want to know they look very realistic. Stunning. Thank you for that. Yeah, stunning. A lot of artwork. Yes, a lot of artwork. They are. I'm trying to get this dang camera on my neck to stay in place. They are a lot. It's a lot of. I can't think of the word. Why can't I think of the word? It's a lot of artwork. Precision artwork, especially when you're working on little nail beds and working on their eyebrows and working on hair painting. I hair paint most of my babies. I know this one's rooted. I will root Christopher because all the rest of them are rooted. Look at these cute little tink limbs. They're so adorable. Slay! Hope he doesn't cry. No, I hope he doesn't cry either. You can put criers in them. Just like you can any other, like a lot of dolls back from the past, they criers were very popular. Very popular. Behind the scenes stream. Yay! Yeah, I haven't done one in a while for members. So members, we will have to do a behind the stream, behind the scenes, where we're putting away clothes, getting stuff ready to paint, stuff like that. We'll have to do a members only stream. A little big on him because he's a teeny little guy. My real Paul was really this small. He was a teeny little guy. He was born 6 weeks early. He was a teeny little guy. They used to have crying. Yes, yes. Like these old vintage dolls. So vintage dolls are known to cry. This one cries. This one right here. If like you squeeze the hand and it'll cry. So that one cries. And I'll have to show you my latest finds at the Ohio Doll Show. Let's see. Hi to you. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, you gotta say a name. Say hi to. Do you do? Yes, I do. I do paint African American babies. I'm very new to it, so I'm painting my second successful one. She does have several boo-boos that I don't. If I feel like they're not perfect enough to sell, then I will keep them for myself. Unless somebody really, really wanted to buy that baby, then I would let them know there's some flaws in the varnishing process. There was some flaws. But the baby, it's a girl, and she came out really cute. I might keep her. Nope, I didn't kidnap the babies. I made a lot of them, and half I bought and half I made myself, like this little guy. I reborned him myself. He does need a reroot. And he is literally looks just like my Paul. I mean, literally the same face. And that's what we do when we make portrait baby. He is a portrait baby, meaning that he is a portrait baby from a real child. He looks just like him. You're welcome. Average cost, 425 all the way up to 1,500. Average being $775 to $800 per vinyl reborn doll. If you're considering a silicone doll, those can run up to three to $10,000. I don't make silicone dolls. I don't collect them anymore. I have one silicone doll, and I don't like touching them. I love silicone dolls, but I hate them because I hate the powder. I don't know what it is that's their silicone just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, just how they feel. I think they look cute and they feel good when they're wearing clothes, but when you're touching the silicone itself, it's very unrealistic to me. And that's just my opinion. Some people love it, and that's totally awesome. Some people don't, like me. So, but I still have some silicones. So, African, yes, I can. Do you want me to change one? I can change. You can see Delilah. Let's see. We got Delilah. We have Isaiah. We have Chloe, and we have Victor. Which one would you like to see? I can change one of them. Yeah, beautiful babies. Are you? Yes, I am an artist. Yep. Half of these dolls I've made, and half are from doll shows and from trades. And I was gonna buy a Cole Morris doll. She's a prototype artist, but the doll's a little bit out of my price range. So unfortunately, I couldn't get that baby. It was I'm trying to think of, it was a new sculpt that came out, and I think it's the prototype. Prototypes are about $3,000. And I don't have that right now. So even as an artist, I don't have that kind of money because there's just so many, so many bills. You like all of them? Thank you. No, I don't have an Asian baby, but I am. Oh, I wish I can pull him out of there. He's way at the bottom. There's one that's been in the works for 5 years now. I'd like to make an Asian baby. Thank you. My daughter collects reborn babies. Your work is amazing, and your babies are beautiful. I love your work. Thank you for that. Thank you. Victor. Okay, someone says Victor, and that's Paula. You got it. Come on, Victor. You're next. Yeah, it's fun when my audience gets to pick the baby they want to see change. So let's put him in another outfit. Let's see him in all his beautiful, beautiful. This one was painted by Jody Slater. Fun fact about Victor: he is the only bald reborn that I have, except for the number 6 here, or the 9, because I was starting to paint and then I decided not to. But fun fact, if Jody Slater does another rooting service, I will be paying for this little guy to go off to Jody Slater and get him rooted. I would love to have him rooted as well. And then another fun fact, he's the only reborn I have that has no eyelashes. So I will be waiting for Jody Slater to become available to root hair for him, because I would love, love, love to have him rooted. He looks Asian? I don't think he looks Asian. This one is Laura Lee Eagles, and I'm trying to think of the sculpt name because I get them all mixed up. I am so horrible at that. I wish they would put the sculpt names on the back. That would be tremendously helpful to me if they did that. You thought it was real? He does look real. His painting is amazing. I hope to be as good as Jody in painting African American babies. That's her specialty. And oh my goodness, is he just the cutie? Oh my goodness. Isn't he adorable? Let's take a few minutes and have a look. Isn't he so adorable? Look at this. And I love, this is why I like Genesis so much. Just the feel of it. I love the Genesis. I love this varnish. And I'm trying to get, I don't think I will ever get air dry to feel like this, but I'm getting closer and closer. As long as I can get close enough to make a lot of my babies like no bake. I call them no bake babies. It'll save on my health. So I did get, my oven will be in on Thursday, so wish me luck in that. I got a new type of oven. Instead of getting a new wave oven, I got what was called the E-Wave oven. It's similar, but the design is much better. I saw a video. Again, I want to thank Eborns for helping me pick a new oven. She did make a video on YouTube, and it was very helpful. He's about the average size, maybe a little bit bigger than newborn. I'd say he's about the size of a 1-month-old. So he's about like 20 to 21 inches. But look at his painting, is amazing. I absolutely love how the feet you know, how it just all the shadowing and everything. And he does have mottling. He's got mottling. He does have just how it changes over to the soles of the feet. I love that. Just something about the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands. Just the difference there. I love that. And then his lips and just all the how it's shaded and everything. It's so perfect. All the highlights and shadows. Yes, very realistic. Yes, I am a mother. I have 5 beautiful children. They're all grown up now. I have a grandbaby. It's creepy good. I agree there, 33. I agree there, Phil. Let's see. Sorry, what does rooted mean? Rooted means hair. So meaning rooting one hair at a time, like this baby. Let me show you. So these babies are rooted. This is mono rooted right here. This is our Gracie May, Grace. She is mono rooted, and then I rooted this one. This one I rooted. This one is called micro rooting because that's two hairs per follicle. This one is 1 hair. So the new needle I use picks up 1 to 2 hairs. So that's rooting. This is hair painting. So with this here, I hair painted this baby. This is hair painting right here. And then this is rooted. That's rooted, rooted, hair painted, rooted, hair painted, hair painted, rooted, 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 rooted. And this little guy here is the only baldy here. So he's the only baldy. Sup, creepy dolls woman. I am the creepy dolls woman. They're creepy good. They're creepy good. Um, let's see. Let's see. Beautiful work. Thank you. Fantastic work. Thank you so much for that. They are beautiful. You do really good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yep. So let's get him dressed. And then think about the babies. I'll show you the babies. Think about the babies you want to see next while I get him dressed. I will show you around. And what baby you would like to see next, let me know. It's fun that my audience picks the baby to change next. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, amazing. Thank you. Alex is next. Okay, you got it. Alex is next. So let's get him dressed and Alex will be next. Come on, Victor. And his name is Victor. I got him in a trade. It was a very good trade and I love trading. I was supposed to get a doll made by this artist, and it didn't. She had a lot of work ahead of her, and she said it would be a while. So she was selling Victor, and I said, you know what? Instead of making me a baby, can I just have Victor? And she said yes. So it worked out well. I'm happy. I am happy. He's a forever baby, and I do regret selling other babies I had so bad. I regret it. Regret it. Let's see. Hello, good afternoon. I'm from Indonesia. Hello, all the way from Indonesia. Hearts to you. Yeah, let me know. Where are you from? Where's everybody watching from? What time is it? What's the weather like? Yeah, right now it's 1:05 a.m. here in Cleveland, Ohio. It is currently snowing here. We're back to winter weather, unfortunately, after that nice little spring break that we had for a week. Now we're back to snow and cold and nastiness and depression. And let me tell you, I'm glad my depression didn't hit me too long because I was under a depression usually during the wintertime. And it's proven that there's not much daylight during the wintertime, and it's proven that, oh my goodness, Victor, this outfit. It's proven that depression settles in because there's not enough light. Some people use artificial light. I don't know what it does in your body, but it helps you stay positive or help you during depression because naturally, we are supposed to have sunlight. And so, yeah. Get bro a beer? No, I don't think he'll like a beer. Would you like a beer? No, I don't think beer tastes good. I think beer tastes nasty. I was a wine cooler gal back in the day. I can't drink anymore. Drinking doesn't agree with me. Thank goodness. I'm very glad that I don't have that problem. But yeah, I don't think any of the babies would like beer. They wouldn't appreciate that. Instead, we'll get them some expired formula. How about that? They do like expired formula, and I did say I was going to make them a bottle, and I never did. Nice to meet you too. Yes, nice to meet you. Hi from Spain. 7:06 a.m. all the way from Spain. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. 12:06 people. Yep. Let's see. I'm in the mountains west of Virginia, snowing like crazy. Oh my goodness. I know. What's up with this snow machine? Just started back up again. He's too young for beer. Yes, he is too young for beer. Okay, who was next? Alex was next. Am I correct? Alex was next, I believe. All right, Victor, let's take you back to your... We got to change out your blankie. How did you get a pink blanket? You're in someone else's little bed here. Alex is next. You got it. Alex, you're next. Come on down. You are the next to get changed. Look at him. You're so adorably cute. So cute, so cute. So depending on time, I may come back live later on in the morning because I am going to be painting my little fingers off. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and make who am I working on? Jackson, Reborn Jackson. We're gonna do him in all air dry. So I decided to finish him off with all air dry, meaning he is a no-bake baby because my oven is broken down. I need to sell a baby, and Junie is like I just started varnishing her, and my oven is no longer working. So now I'm waiting on a new one. So Junie won't be available right now, unfortunately. So let's see. Aw, thank you. Oh no, don't cry. Jesus is next. You got it. Just remind me. You got it, baby. Jesus is next. Look at how adorable he is. And he is another mono-rooted baby. So meaning that he has hair that is rooted one by one. Can you see that? One by one. Mono-rooted. Let's see if I can focus in on that. But his hair rooting is phenomenal. And that's what takes a long time. Very, very tedious work there. Lots of work. So somebody asked me the other day, like how many of these babies you make in a day? Oh, I wish. I wished I make a couple in a day. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be very nice. All right, Alex, let's see what you are going to wear today. How about we'll put you in this outfit? We'll go ahead and put him in this outfit. This outfit is very special. This outfit here is the very sleeper that Christopher came home in. He came home in this very sleeper with the little horse on it. Isn't that cute? So you can tell there's like spit up stains here, but it's a clean outfit, and this is the outfit we're going to put Christopher in when we have him done, like the bigger Christopher. So let's go ahead and put you in that outfit. I'm going to lay this out for you. So these are good for training new mothers, expectant mothers, to change babies and learn how to delicately change them, learn how to change diapers, how to hold babies. So they're good for training purposes, great for photography training purposes, for posing newborns. Like I said, I showed you my actual doll that I bought that's made specifically for photography training. Man, I don't know why they made that doll 8 pounds. That doll is like 10 pounds. That doll is so heavy. They didn't have to make the doll that heavy. That's why it's like when I got the doll, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so heavy. She don't feel lifelike. She kind of looks lifelike, but she's not. She feels extremely heavy, unrealistically heavy. Um, hey there, is it Chantel? Hello, how are you doing? Uh, yes. It's a different what? Crazy? It's just a different than I was. Can you buy one? Yes, you can. I don't have any available, but you can go to reborns.com and get an authentic baby there. So I advocate. Oh, by the way, I didn't see any fakes today. I didn't see any. I probably saw one, but some people sell the fake knockoff kits at the doll show, and I'm for the authentics, the authentic babies, because you don't know what's in those vinyls. Oh, you were born in the year of the horse. How cool is that? That is neat. Yeah, so when our Christopher is, we're going to make Christopher out of the Elodie. It's going to be the Elodie head with the, I think, twin A limbs. And then we're making another Christopher that is being made out of a Behringer doll. So there's going to be two versions of Christopher because both of those dolls look just like him. So this is the outfit that he came home in. This was his coming home outfit. This little outfit here. I thought it was just the cutest thing. So adorable. Let's see. Oh, your crib was blue plastic looking. And oh, speaking of cribs, I almost bought 2 vintage cribs today. Almost. But I have to remind myself I've only got so much room. This room is not very big. So I don't want to be... And then there's the last crib that I did get from the doll show. It's in the garage. So I don't want to end up putting them in the garage. You love Alex? He might be one of the ones I don't... Wait. That you don't want to buy? 1978. This is not baby Jesus. Original Jesus came from the Middle East. No, this one's not Jesus, but I'll show you the one that is Jesus. Actually, I was going to name him something else. I just kept his name that because he played Jesus. A church borrowed him for a couple of years for the nativity scene, for the Christmas play. This is him here. Pretty much even African American babies that are born are pretty much, they're all like the same. Most newborns are like the same, like pinkish purplish color when they're new, like brand new, fresh out of the womb baby. So even Middle Eastern babies that are born, it takes about a month or two to start getting the hue in. But yes, there are some African American babies who are born darker. And so, yeah, but most babies are born like really pink, and their color is just coming in. Let's see. Yep, this one's baby Jesus. I just kept his name that. He is Shy Face Behringer. So before, when I first made him, I didn't have a name for him. And just called him Shy Face Behringer, just Shy Face. Excuse me. And so a church borrowed him for a couple of years. They kept him, actually. Somebody kept him for a little while. And they used him for Jesus for a couple of years. And then they stopped doing the plays. And then they kept him in an attic. And then I'm like, I don't want him in an attic. I didn't officially give him to the church. He was on loan to the church. So this tells you how long ago it was, because he is an original reborn. He is made out of the Shy Face Behringer. They call him Shy Face. He is a Behringer doll from the store. I do believe I got him at Toys R Us. I think I got him at one of the toy stores. But he was very popular online as well. So places like Bountiful Baby. And there are other online stores that probably sold him there too. I have another one of these that I do plan to reborn in the future. And yeah, I'd like to have a modern version of this doll. That would be really cool. And I love the way he does feel. So he is totally a no-bake baby. So back then, I didn't use Genesis. This right here, all this paint is, look at how like my painting used to be. This just shows you how his paint used to be. This was called stencil cream paints. So I at that back in the day we used stencil cream paints, and then we used artist oils, and then we started using Genesis heat set paints. And so now I want to try to go back, and he feels very nice. He does. He feels very nice, and I want to get back to having reborns that feel like this, and there are no big baby. So I want to start making majority of the babies that don't require to go in an oven to cure the varnish. So that is my goal for the health, for my health's sake. Unless this oven is really, 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 really good at keeping fumes at a minimum with fans and everything. So we'll see. It is 10:17 over here. Kimberly, it's not sick. It's helpful. It's therapeutic. They're very therapeutic. They're used for therapy. They're used for training purposes, and they're also for doll enthusiasts like myself who collect dolls. So these are just another type of dolls. So real looking. Yes, they are real looking. I don't know how people call them sick. He's so beautiful. Why is he? It's not. It's not. He's so beautiful. Look at him. So thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Alex is the one you would love to buy. He is perfect. He is Isn't he adorable? He is. I'm going to make a hair painted version of him, and I hope he looks just as good. Let's see. Just have real kids. I do have real kids. I have 5 beautiful real children. They're all grown up. I have a grandson. And yes, I do take care of my kids. I do have animals. I do have a regular job. I work a third shift. That's why I'm up right now, because I'm a third shifter. This is a hobby, and this is another job. So this is my career. This is what I do for a living as well. So this is like my side gig. So my side gig is making dolls and selling them. I make good money. So I suggest that you try it out. Try making some dolls. You'll make some money. You'll make some side money for real. So once you make good money from doing this, then you'll change your mind and they won't be sick. Love the baby dolls because I can't have any babies. So this is just brings me comfort. Amen to that. Thank you for your input there. Yeah. So a lot of people cannot have babies. And this is just a comfort. People who've lost babies, it's very comforting. To me, they're comforting. I love, this is the only time I interact with them because like I am a very busy lady because I make them for a living. I personally love painting them, love watching them literally come to life, you know, how lifelike they can look once they're all painted. And yeah. Oh, thank you. Isn't he a cutie? He is the shy-faced Behringer. I do have another one. He or she is in very need of a cleanup because when you store vinyl, particular older vinyl babies like this, they get like, I don't know, something with the oils inside the vinyl. It gets all oily and weird. So that's what happened to the other Behringer kit that I just pulled out of storage. Is all like full of like oil. It's weird how that happens. But I was able to clean him up, and I will be painting him soon. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Hey, pretty tings. Hello, pretty baby. How are you, pretty tings? Let's see. I've had a rat before, and I also have Yorkshire Terrier. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I used to have hamsters. A lot of people think they're like mice. I think hamsters are cute. Hamsters and mice and little rodents. I'm a weird one. Let's see. Any mixed African Americans? I would consider Chloe being kind of like a mixed. She looks more like a lighter, like African American baby, but I'll show you her next if you want. So decide while I'm getting him dressed. Let's see what outfit we're going to put on. Did we just take this one off? What did we take off? What outfit did we have on him? Let's put... let's give him dinosaurs. Let's go ahead and give him dinosaurs. Going back to the dinosaur era. That's very fitting. How do you clean them? You can clean them very gently with a very, very lightly, slightly damp cloth. Take a Q-tip, a pointed one, and gently go in their eyes and dust them off. And then just gently wipe them down. Or you can just dust them. Just dust them. Keep them in a clean, dry place. Don't let your kids get into them. Don't let your animals get into them. Keep them in a safe place where they'll keep clean and dry. Keep them at an accurate temperature. Keep them out of direct sunlight. You don't want them directly in sunlight. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I found your channel. I'm glad you found me too. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you for being here. Hearts to you. I'm glad you're here too. Yep, exactly. Let me tell you something. I am not done speaking yet. I'm not done speaking. Isn't it cute? I love that. You know, I'm going to dig him out of storage. I'm going to dig the other one. I do have another shy face. And it is, I think I actually did sand that one down. The molded hairline, the things we had to do to prepare a doll, a regular vinyl doll for reborning. Because, like, we had to sand down the molded hairlines with a Dremel, with a sander. All the things, we had to use chemicals. We had to use acetone and all that to get rid of all the factory paint. So all of that just to repaint them, because we're so spoiled now by our lovely sculptors who spoil us now with their beautiful sculptures. Hopefully I'll be one of them, because I am taking Marita Winter's sculpting class, and I'm hoping maybe one day that I can sculpt my own doll kit. That would be pretty cool. Yep. I was about to say he looks like a doll. Yep, he is a doll. He is. Yep, his little fingers are cute. Love the Reborn dolls. Actually, I have the silicone of my own. Awesome, Jenny. That is awesome. Yeah, if you have a Reborn doll, let me know. What's his or her name? What sculpt? I would love to know. I'd love to know who has a Reborn doll. What is the sculpt that you have? What is his or her name? How long have you had your baby for? Who is your favorite Reborn doll? Let me know. Let me know. I love to know all that stuff. Put that under his chin. Look at him. He's a cutie. His face is just adorable. He's just, I don't even know where I got his eyes. His eyes are the most realistic newborn eyes. So, yeah, I'm going to dig out. I do have another one of these Behringer babies. I got to dig them out of storage. I have a lot of oldies, a lot of older babies. Let's see. Love your Reborn dolls. He or she is cute. Thank you. This one is a boy. He played baby Jesus at a local church, and I just kept his name that. Yep. Let's see. More due to trauma. Don't feel bad or sorry. I am both. I collect them and I create them. I created this one. I created him back in, he's an early reborn, so I created him in 05 or 06. Probably 1906, 2006, early thousands. So I probably made him in 2006. So some of you weren't even born then. Some of these dolls are older than you, especially my vintage ones over there. It's a good weird. I agree. I love this good weird. It's not weird. It's just a different type of doll collecting. This one here, I would say, she looks kind of mixed. Chloe here. She almost looks Indian more than African American. She looks almost like she's Indian, like a darker skinned Indian baby. Thank you. Thank you. So my average is 775 to 800. They can go from 425 all the way up to 1500. But the average is 775 to 800. That's the average. Any baby, other baby, anybody you'd like to see? I'm showing you my babies in case you want me to pick one up and change whatever baby next. Let me know. Gracie May is a favorite. These three are like the top 3 favorites. How many dolls do I have? I have like 20 Reborns. Some of them are out in the curio cabinet. So including my first ever Reborn. And then I haven't counted, if you're counting how many altogether, I have to count these dolls. So Baby Fay is next. Baby Fay is next. Famous Fay. Yes, I do sell them. Yep, I sell them for a living. These dolls are my personal collection, so they are not for sale. But when I do put one up for sale, I'll let you know here on YouTube. So yeah, I am working on Reborn Jackson. We're going to go ahead and get him done all in air dry, so he'll be a little more affordable. Remember, if you're a member of my channel, you get $100 off any Reborn. That'd be a full-on Reborn, any Reborn, simple, affordable Reborn, a Reborn, any cost of a Reborn, you get $100 off. That's my thank you to anyone who is a member of my channel. So you get that perk, you get $100 off. Stop being a child and grow up, lady. Nope, we don't have to grow up. Who says you have to? Who says you have to stop playing? You don't. Many people play cards. Many people play Pokemon. Many people play video games. There are plenty of adults who play video games. Yeah, there's all kinds of play out there, including dolls. Now, these are dolls too. So these are collectible items here. So these are dolls. It's just a hobby. It's okay. So that would be like me telling you to stop, to tell you to grow up and stop playing video games or stop playing Legos or stop playing whatever it is that you do. So, I mean, what do you do for fun? Because if we stopped playing as adults, for real, I'm being serious. My lecture here, this is lecture time now. If we stopped playing as adults, you know how depressed we would be if we didn't have something fun to do? Like, a lot of people love to play pool, love to play cards, love to play Pokemon, love to play video games, love to play all kinds of things. Dolls is another hobby. So, like, video games is a hobby. It's a doll. That's why they're not moving. It's just a doll, just like any other doll. These are other dolls. These dolls are not moving either, and they are collectibles. Just like collecting stamps. My hubby collects action figures from Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica. He collects... What else does he collect? He collects... Let me find an outfit for her. There we go. Perfect for her. Let's have a look at Faye for a minute while we chat. Her beautiful painting and modeling. So a lot of people collect things. A lot of people do hobbies. A lot of people play darts. That's playing. When you play darts. You play football or tag football, whatever. It's play. So this is a hobby, and no, I don't like get up in the middle of the night and feed them and all that stuff. Love the doll video, Jen. Thank you, Penny. Hey, Penny. Hey, lady. How are you? Good to see you. I'm giving my lecture right now. But no, seriously, anybody can chime in anytime if you understand my point. My point being, if we stopped doing the hobby or playing the hobby that we love so much, you know how depressed we would be? What kind of life would we have if we couldn't collect Pokemon, or if we couldn't collect video games and play those, if we couldn't collect Legos and build Legos, if we couldn't collect cars, if we couldn't collect trains, if we couldn't collect anything that we like to do. Clothes, some people love clothes or making clothes for a hobby. So you know how depressing it would be if we would stop doing things like collecting vintage toys like Rubik's Cubes and just older things. A lot of people like to collect all kinds of things, especially older nostalgia stuff. So do you know how depressed you would be if you stopped the hobby that you loved most? So there's nothing wrong with anything about this. Anyone telling her she's weird, grow up, and the hobby and the people abducting actual children. Thank you, Maddie, for that. Let's see. You don't have to explain anything to them. Just ignore them. No, I just, well, in case anybody is wondering, no, for real, I understand that. No, I don't have to explain myself, but no, I'm all good. I just want to explain for people who don't understand that Reborn Dolls is just another, hang on a second. Bye. Thank you for being here. Anyways, that is just another collectible item. It's another hobby. It's something that us ladies, majority is women, and some men. I've just met some men who like collecting these dolls, love to collect and love to hold, and it helps with anxiety, and even in men. And yeah. No, I do have to explain just because it is a collector's, just like if I were to scroll through some live streams and somebody was building a Lego house, I wouldn't say grow up because you were playing with Legos. I would say, "Oh wow, that's pretty cool. You built a whole castle with that Lego set. That is really neat." You know, I really admire people who love their hobbies, people who do the diamond painting or doing adult coloring. So adults do color. There is such a thing as adult coloring books. Adults love to color. It's a hobby. It's a stress reliever. And I'm just explaining that anything can be a hobby, and not everybody likes what you like, and that's what makes the whole world a variety of people like, and so yeah. You like to gamble. There you go. See? I'm not into gambling, but if you like gambling and it makes you feel happy, there you go. um, let's see. I am looking for good, reasonable cloth diapers. Oh, gotcha. And Penny loves dolls too. Yes. I would have given you mine, Penny. I have these cloth diapers that I thought would look good on my reborns, and they don't. They're actual diapers, like they're in the shape of a diaper. I gave them to my daughter, though. If I still had them, I would have given them to you. Let's see. I collect Hot Wheels on their own package. Yep, Hot Wheels. And I am 87 years old. Oh, thank you for sharing that. That is awesome. Hot Wheels, I remember them as when I was little. Yeah, that is awesome. You can just have all your hobbies until you're 100 years old. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. Play is essential to the adult as well. Like I said, board games, things like that, Monopoly, video games, painting figurines, doing artwork. It's all a form of relaxation at play. I'm 60 years old and I collect dolls. Thank you for chiming in, Paula. Yes, that is awesome. I loved your video of the doll show, Jen. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to show you my dolls next, and then we'll get back to the reborns. Let's see. I take a wig and I for office desk. Oh, flowers with the lights. That is neat. See, some people love doing plants and love making doing all kinds of fun things with plants, artificial plants, real plants. That is a really cool art too. I love my daughter and myself. We love flowers, and we love making like bouquets, like flower bouquets and stuff. No, it's not terrifying. Don't be afraid. It's not terrifying. Yep. I love adult coloring books. Yes, ABC, you are correct. And those are a form of relaxation. So, what you don't like and find is terrifying is something that somebody else likes. And I and a bunch of other people love these dolls. Oh, thank you for the heart. Oh, thank you. That is so nice of you. Your dream is to have one. Yeah, once you have a reborn, you will love it. All right, I'm going to get her dressed. I'm going to show you my dolls we got from the doll show today. You collect bags. I love bags. Yes, some people love handbags. They like collecting handbags. Some people like collecting all kinds of different bags and handbags and stuff like that. People collect shoes. Hubby's one of them. I'll have to say my husband loves shoe shopping. He loves his shoes. I'll tell you that much. He loves his shoes. We will take a tour when Mark is ready. We'll take a tour of his man cave down in the basement of his collectible Star Wars and his collectible Battlestar Galactica. He collects the action figurines. He keeps them packaged up. He don't open them. And that's the one thing that drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely crazy. I would love to just take it out. I just want to enjoy the product and take it out of its packaging. But packaging is part of the collection. I collect bags. Okay, mine is teddy bears. Usually the ones they have an eye missing or arm hanging off. Dream would have a very realistic. Uh, a dollhouse. Always wanted that. Thank you. Your baby is beautiful. Thank you. Ellie, thank you. I hope you get your big dollhouse. I hope you get it. Keep working towards your dream and you will get it. Even though I have a dream, I have dreams and visions of what I want to do, and just keep working at it. Just keep on keeping on working at it. Yeah, so teddy bears is another one. I know I understand that they're freaky because they're not real. I totally understand that. But there are realistic other sculptures out there. There's other sculptures that look really realistic. And some people like making like other realistic, figurines and like mini figurines, like mini Barbie dolls. People like to reborn Barbie dolls. There is such a thing. Barbie dolls and make them into different characters like Marilyn Monroe. There's a guy who repaints Barbie dolls, and the work is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So he just takes plain old Barbie dolls and he just takes all the factory paint off of them, and then he repaints them to make them and redo the hair and everything to make them look like famous characters like Marilyn Monroe or who else? Different characters, different famous people. Yep, amen. Thank you. Yep, yep, yep. I had one when I was a kid from Ashton Drake, and my grandma still has her. She's beautiful. She was Peanut. My baby now looks like her. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for sharing, Maddie. Thank you. I love it when you guys share your collections. I started collecting reborn babies. I have two 10-inch girls, reborn vinyl babies. I think they're adorable. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for sharing that with us. You're good. Thank you anyway. Ola, hello. Sorry, this snap came undone. Hello, hello. Let's see. I just bought a dollhouse that is a little larger than I have tiny beds for my babies. I know I've always wanted a dollhouse myself. If I had room, I would totally get one. Oh, there is so many things I wanted to buy at the doll show. There's like so many like vintage cribs and things like that. Oh, so many things. Penny says I have a button collection and I have counted each one in the containers. That is awesome. Penny, I don't know if I told you I watched your video. I did watch the entire video of your nursery. Your babies are adorable, and I absolutely love your nursery and the shelves that your hubby put up on the walls. That's what I'm going to have done. I got to have hubby or somebody put up some shelves for me so I can continue my Reborn collection. Yeah, I love the stroller. You have a stroller that's like brand new and it's from the would you say it was from the 40s? I don't know, man. That's brand new. That is so cool. Let's see. He's done all the queens from RuPaul's Drag Race. Yes. Yes. I've seen that. He's done a lot of dolls that are just like the mayor, like I said. Who is the one? I forgot her name. But she's done, I think he's done the Sleeping Beauty and the Awake one. Like, I think it's so neat. Well, thank you for being so nice, Kim. You're so honest. Which doll is ugly? Well, thank you for your honesty there. I have a Barbie house that has a whole bunch of Barbie's dolls in it. That is so neat. I think the doll is adorable. Thank you. Kim, we know you love the dolls, or else you wouldn't have commented, but thank you. The very last baby, this one here. Which one? This one? The very last baby. Let's go ahead and change this one. This is Gracie May. She is very realistic looking, and I just dropped her binky. Here she is. She is, look at her hair. She is mono-rooted. She has been reborn by Picket Fence Nursery. And look at her, how adorable she is. Let's have a quick look at her. And then we'll have a look at the our doll show finds today. Let me see how much battery power we have. Okay. We're still doing good on power. He's beautiful. Thank you. Yes, I did. I do have more I will put on. I got my giveaway doll in tomorrow, and I will be doing the box opening. Penny, I am really enjoying your videos. You just came out with another one I didn't watch yet. So I promise I will watch. But I did watch every second of your video, and I don't think I commented. I am bad at that. I do, Penny, I apologize. And anybody else, I so apologize for not commenting on videos. I'm so bad because I do have like OCD. What is it? My mind goes so quickly. I forget to comment. But yeah, I watched every second of that video. All the your paintings of giraffes. I think I'm going to have you come here and paint some giraffes on my walls. I am not kidding, Penny. I would love for you to come paint a mural on my wall. I think that would be awesome. I would love for you to paint like some murals of teddy bears and things like that. Look at this blank wall. Penny, I can use your artwork on my walls here. I would love that. If there's ever a time we could do a trade. You paint my walls and I'll make you a baby, or we'll do some kind of trade. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I need help. I would love a mural on my wall. I love wall murals. Apology not accepted. Oh, what happened there? You want one so bad. Awesome. Penny, look, you watch for that. Yes, I definitely want to keep watch for that. Nope. She's just a cranky looking baby. She's not throwing up. She's just cranky looking. Let's see. Be nice, please. This is her collection, and you don't like it. That's okay, but be sweet to those who do. Yeah. Please be nice to me. Please be nice to me. Please don't hurt my feelings today. We don't want my feelings hurt today. We don't want that. Let's see. 1927? The stroller? Are we talking about your stroller? That is pretty cool. Wow. All right, let's find her a different outfit. Let's put the rose one on her. I think she wore it before. We got all the outfits piling up here. It's okay. They're just dolls. They don't mess them up, so we can pile them. We can make a pile of clothes here. By the way, I still have free clothes for members. I know Paula wants some clothes. Paula, I will get some of these boxed up and send you a box of clothes. Any of my other members, if you'd like a box of clothes, let me know. I will send you a box of clothes that I don't use anymore. Why isn't she moving? Because she's a doll. She's just a doll. She's just a baby doll, and she doesn't move. She's just like a doll. Just like if you were to have a Lego figurine or any other figurine. They don't move because they're not real. I'm an adult man, and I want one so bad. I've got a couple hyper-realistic dolls, but no Reborn. Welcome, welcome, Justin. Welcome to the Reborn world. Amen to that. Awesome. To our fellow men collectors of these dolls, men are as well welcome to this hobby. Men love Reborn dolls as well. And there's a lot more out there that are, just we don't know about. But this is an awesome hobby that is enjoyed by both. Welcome, welcome, Justin. Yeah, I guarantee you, Justin, you will love Reborn dolls because they are so realistic, and they are weighted to feel really realistic, and they're very relaxing to hold. They're very therapeutic. Let's see. Well, let's see. How could I get one? Right now, if you want to buy one right now, they have them on reborns.com, or you can wait till I have a doll ready. Right now, it was supposed to be Junie, but my oven broke. My oven is coming in on Thursday. And so pray that I don't get sick again. But I have to finish baking the dolls that I'm working on. That's what I was doing. And the top plastic part, a chip broke off, and I got very sick. I was sick for a week. Very, very sick. So I would highly recommend baking them outside, but like in my case, it's like it would be hard to do. But I do have a window, it's in the basement, and I'm gonna get a billion fans to put by the oven so that when I am opening it up, it's not in my face. So let's see. Thank you so much for watching, Jen, and you do not have to comment. It's okay. Yeah, I do watch. I am very lazy commenting. I am so lazy. I'm just like, but I do watch all the videos. I've been binge watching a lot of Reborn videos. Yep. I'm sorry you were sick. We just got over being sick. Yeah. Well, mine was from breathing in the vapors from the baking of the vinyl parts when I was curing them with the varnish. And I'm still feeling the effects of it. It can be very dangerous. At least for me, it made me feel so nauseous. It was awful. Um, yeah, I got sick from the fumes. And I didn't have any fans on. It was my fault. I have no idea why I decided to bake dolls without any fans running. I was being a dummy there. I was in a hurry. And laziness can get you sick. So I got to make sure, and I'm going to get an air purifier. We're going to try all this stuff. And if it were, I got a new face mask. It's one of those respirator masks. And if that works out, then I'll continue using the Genesis. Perfect. No, I do not make dolls in silicone, and I only have like one like artist silicone dolls, and then I have like little silicone dolls, like the little ones. I'm not into silicone, so you'll never really see me changing silicone dolls because I can't stand the way they feel. I like how they feel when you're holding them, but as far as the silicone, the touch, I'm very weird about touch. They feel squishy, like unrealistically squishy to me. Even though the silicone doll that I just rehomed to Penny, she was so realistic and she was so beautiful, but she was a little too squishy for me. But a lot of people like that squish. A lot of people like their squishes. Yes. Hello again. Not sure if you remember me. Hello, my anxiety YouTube doom scrolling man here. How have you been doing? Doing good. How are you, Taylor? Welcome back. Good to see you. How much are your dolls? So they range from 425 all the way up to 1500. Average being 775 to 800. Just depends on the sculpt and what type of painting is being done. Yes. Yes. What are they made of then? These are made out of vinyl. So it's like a plastic vinyl. It's not silicone, it's just vinyl. And I would love to know if I get a chance to talk to the artist of this doll, what varnish she used, because I absolutely love it. I love this varnish. Yep. I've been wanting a Reborn, but I can't afford it. You will be amazed how quickly you can save up. You'll be amazed how fast you save up. You can save up from one, or you can get a simple, affordable Reborn. Some people can't afford a Reborn. They just have a doll kit. They just buy a doll kit, and they look just as real even when they're not painted. That's how realistic they look. Let's see. It looks so real. Do you paint or whatever? Do you do hair? I do it all. Just about all. I paint them. I make them, and this one I did make. This is someone else's doll that made this, and I picked this up at the Kansas doll show. Jen, I think you should use a powered air purifier respirator. Oh, where do you get that from? I'm gonna get a air purifier. So I talked to the artist of Eborns. She had made a video on the oven that she uses. She suggests the E-Wave oven. And I asked her if she bakes outside. She says no, she bakes in her studio and that she uses an air purifier. So I bake downstairs. So I'm just going to put a whole bunch of fans and, open all the windows and everything and then see how that works. It should work out better. It should be sealed. And the reason why the fumes are escaping because, like I said, the dome on the top of it broke. I mean, it is a very poor design for a new wave oven. Let's see. Looks like one of my boys when he was little. Yeah, they make those newborn scrunchy faces, so it's kind of like frozen in time. My daughter used to make little faces like that. Let's see. People can spend money on booze, smokes, and ice cream. Say they can't afford. You can afford to be on here. You can if you want. Yeah, you can afford a doll. If I really wanted a $10,000 or $5,000 silicone doll, or the doll that I was messaging Nicole Morris about, her doll, it's about $3,000. It's a prototype. If I really wanted that doll, I could get it. But you got to stop and think smart. Well, if I buy that doll, there's consequences because now I still have a car payment to make. I still have plane tickets. I still have plane reservations to make to Kansas. I got to start making reservations for the hotel. So there's many things I need to pay for. So I mean, technically, I have the money to buy the doll, but if I did that, that would set me back. So once in a while I'll splurge, but that doll, I would have loved to have that doll for my collection. That would be a great add to my collection. The little silicone doll. Yes, I can. Let me show you the little silicone baby. There we go. Here's the little silicone baby. Mark bought this for me. Little bald baby. That's just one of those little silicone babies that you get. Hopefully this is not a knockoff. If it's a knockoff, then I'll have to get rid of it. I don't think it is. Mark bought it, so he doesn't know. I don't even know. I don't know what face this is. Hopefully it's not. I hope not. It's a little silicone. May I has this one cost? So this one's probably worth $1,500. I didn't pay that for this doll though because I got her at the Kansas Doll Show and she was from somebody else's collection. She just had bought her from the artist, which is Picket Fence Nursery. Let me put his little hat back on. This one is a boy. He's anatomically correct. He's a boy. So I got her at a good discount because she is still pretty much brand new. And so the person that sold her just decided that it was too much for her collection. So she wanted to downsize on her collection and she sold the doll. Let's say I have no job because I have, oh, I'm sorry. Do you get allowances or do you get like any kind of like financial assistance or anything and you can put just a little money aside? Can you do like simple jobs? And then we have these dolls here. I'm going to show you my show. I'm going to show you the doll show dolls now. That is not nice. YouTube verified. We care, Kathleen. We care. We all care. Yes, be nice to each other. That hand is so cute. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you could save up if you get some kind of financial benefits or whatever, you can just put a little aside, and or if there's any type of job you can do computer work. Um, that's what my daughter's doing. She is getting a stay-at-home job, and that's what she's going to be doing, work on the computer. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and look at today's finds from the doll show, and then we'll probably look at more reborns. All righty. Here is our finds from the doll show today. Many of you have joined me for today's live stream for the doll show, or yesterday, I should say. And so here we have Cabbage Patch Baby. We'll put him here so we can see him. This one is actually weighted up. Let's see if there's a year on this doll. This doll is 19... Oh, is it 1980? Oh, I can't read that. But this one here has plastic pellets. I may think about reweighting my Cabbage Patch dolls so that they have some weight to them and their head is floppy. I'm thinking about just weighting up my Cabbage Patch dolls so that they'll sit nice. I think that would be cool. This one does take a pacifier, one of those modified pacifiers. And I love his little bunny outfit he has on. He does need to be cleaned up. So we'll be cleaning him up. I found a bunch more. But they wanted a lot of money for them. So I wanted to collect these Baldy babies. These are really adorable. These Cabbage Patch babies. So I found him. He was $5. So all the Cabbage Patch babies I found were $5. No, the other one was 10. Next time, if they have them, I'll probably buy the rest of them because I want to start collecting them again. Because like all of these were like around $10 to $5 to $10. So he is definitely going to go good with the rest of my Cabbage Patch babies. So that is the Cabbage Patch baby. This doll was free. Now you can see why. This lady really desperately wanted to get rid of her dolls. This one's from 1972. This one's a fixer-upper. This is an actual puppet baby. I'm not going to stick my hands in there. She said it was kind of... This doll needs some work done. So we're going to clean her up, and I'm just going to weight her up, and I can sew up the body. You can tell it's a puppet baby. I'm just going to sew this all up and make her into a complete baby. But she is from 1972. And here's the information for this doll. So that is the information. Yep. So this one is a puppet doll baby by Animal something, pink outfit, 1972. This was the year I was born. So that is, and this doll was free. She originally wanted $5. And I really didn't want this doll. She was like, $5, $5. She was like really into my face about it. She was like, $5, take it, take it, take it. And I'm like, well, I got to watch what I take home. She's like, okay, free, take it for free. I was just like, she really wanted me to take this doll. I'm like, okay, I'll take her. I guess I'll take her for free. I thanked her for it. I'm like, thank you. Okay, Thumbelina. We got a Thumbelina. Who remembers the Thumbelina doll? This one still works. This one is Thumbelina. A lot of you have told me, get her, get her. I don't have scissors. Let me cut her tag off. Hang on. Let's go get some scissors from the other room. Let's get some scissors. Okay. This one is in very good condition. I'll show you in a minute. You wind her up in the back. There's a mechanism. You can wind her up and she moves. This doll does move, guys. This one does move. Let's cut this off of her. 1964. If you can read that, if it'll focus on it. The focus. Can't tell. But anyways, let's see. Tearful Tiny Thumbelina. She was $10. And look at the cute little outfit. Oh my goodness, I always wanted a Thumbelina doll. And we want to get this off of her gently. We're just going to clean her up. I'm going to keep her tag. And we're going to give her a good cleaning. Let's put the scissors over here. Scissors. But yeah, she is an original Thumbelina, and she has a mechanism on her back. It's broken, so you can see she has, I don't know what this is, but she has like a plastic sort of body, but she does wind up and she works. You close the back of her dress and you can see she does move. Does she move? Yeah, she's moving. There you go. So I do have a moving doll. Yeah, so once you get disability, yeah, then you can put a little bit aside. You see her moving? Isn't it cute? She moves. So this one does move, and she does open her eyes, and she closes her eyes. I don't know if she's a drinking wet system. That's why I was wondering, like, if her body, see how it's like a cloth body, but yet, like, it's like plastic, so I don't know. I wouldn't feed this doll, though. Either way, I still wouldn't feed them, but let's wind her up again. She does move. Let's see. Oh my goodness. She was only $10. This one's my favorite that I got today. That in the Cabbage Patch. I love how she moves. Oh my gosh, she moves. There's another Thumbelina, and that one was 350 bucks. So if I really wanted to, I could have picked up that other one. And there was, what was the other one? There was like another one that was like for $400 or $500. They're pretty expensive. If you go on eBay, they're pretty expensive. So yeah, she moves. She's still moving. You can see her moving a little bit. See her head moving? Yeah, she's moving. So that's the only doll that I have that move. Oh, wait, actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. These two move. These two crawl. I do have batteries in them. They do crawl. They do crawl. So that's Thumbelina. She looks real good for that age. Yeah, 1964. And she's in perfect shape. Her hair is not bad. She's got pretty good hair. And this is her, the only thing is her mechanism broke. Wish her mechanism wasn't sticking out like that. But, you know, what are you going to do for 1964, right? So, she is very clean for being such an older doll baby. I love doll babies. So that's her, and she is definitely going to get a spot, probably next to, so I got to rearrange my dolls. So she's going to get a spot somewhere in here, probably over here maybe. Oh, they're creepy good. Yeah, these ones can't be creepy, especially that one. Something about the creep factor of these older ones. All right, so that's Thumbelina. Let's have a look at this one. Here, this one might be creepy to you. Let's pick her up. This one is definitely like a... Check it out. Creepy. I love it. She does close her eyes. She does. She closes her eyes. Let's have a look. I may change her outfit out, but her eyes are closed now. So there's not enough room in this bassinet for her. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. I just looked. But check out her eyes. Now when we see how she closes them. And now they're open. So her eyes work. She is an older doll. So this one's probably around like, what, 80 years old or so. I don't know what to find out. Let's see what year she is. What do we have? This one is Grace Story. Let me see if there's a year on this doll. I don't see a year, but I can always Google that. The name. and see how old this particular doll is. Let's see her hair. She's made out of some kind of like resin. It feels like resin. It's not vinyl and it's not porcelain, but it's like a resin type material. Yeah. Look at that. Look at how the hair is all hair painted. So, I wonder what she looks like without this outfit. She has, well, let's see. She has, let's just pull up her sleeve. So she does have like just like the hands. So it's a cloth body that's got the hands. And then it's probably the same for the feet. So her body here is cloth. She feels like she's way too stuffed. I want to leave her as is, but look at the booties. Oh, she's got some booties on. We didn't really fully check her out. So this is her legs. Wowie. So her legs are all plastic or resin here. I don't want to take off the booties, but you can see the same type of resin here. But her legs are like 3/4 limbs. And then her hands are just the hands. And same for the other leg, I assume. She's got the same little stocking on. That's pretty cool. Crocheted little stockings. That is really cool. Probably take this dress off and find her a new one. But yeah, she'll look really cute. So those are my finds from the Ohio Doll Show today. I love the vintage babies. Like I said, there's probably not too much more I can collect because I'm running out of room because I don't want to overcrowd with all the vintage babies. Composition doll, thank you. Is that what it is? I'm still learning about these types of dolls. So it's a composition doll. So very cute. She is called the, I just read it. Where is it? Stone Story. Grace Story? Something. Grace Story. I'll look it up. We'll look it up. Yours used to be like that. She's in good shape. Yeah, the stockings are pretty cool. Yep. So her body is way stuffed, but she looks cute here. Like if we can sit her up here. Hang on a second. I gotta get her to sit up. There we go. Maybe I can just keep her there on this chair. Nobody sits in this chair. She kind of looks cute. We'll have to like clean her dress or something. But she kind of looks really cute there. So we'll put these babies back with her for now, and then we'll have to reorganize. We'll just reorganize everything, especially for this one. We'll find a little place for her, and then we'll find a place for the Cabbage Patch is going to go next to the other Cabbage Patch dolls. So yeah, so once I got to get rid of these dolls. I'm just going to get rid of these ones. These are just little Behringer dolls, so I'll put more vintage babies here. These are just like a place holder type dolls. I might get rid of some of these. This one, I'm not get rid of them, but put them in storage. Put these in storage, and then maybe one day I'll sell them or give them away. Mark bought me these dolls. Probably put these ones in storage. This one not. This is my original. This isn't the original, but this is the baby that-a-way. It is the doll I used to play with. Jesus loves you. He died for you, give you life, and him to make him Lord in your life. Amen. Grace. Amen to that. Amen and amen. Preach it. So true. I went to prayer meeting yesterday. We had a prayer meeting yesterday, and I fell asleep because it was so relaxing listening to everybody praying. Everybody got a chance to pray. And so because of everybody's prayers, it made me feel so relaxed. So anytime I'm stressed out, I'm going to go to the next prayer meeting. And it's so relaxing. Amen and amen. The Grace Store doll is about $300. Really? That doll was only $5. I paid $5 for that doll. Some people are just selling off dolls at these doll shows that are from their mother's basement, from a loved one who's passed away, and they're cleaning out the house. And a lot of people are just giving away dolls, and they don't know what they've cost. Unfortunately, I hate talking like this to my husband, but I tell him that in case anything were to happen to you, let me know how much your collection costs. Like I can like sell your I know if I was the one that passed away, I'm giving him the prices of all these dolls. And if God forbid, if I pass away, I want him to sell these dolls and get the money. I want him to sell off my dolls and get the money from them and use the money to what he needs. And I would do the same for him. Even though he's like, don't sell. He's like, oh, thank you, Penny. Yes, I do got a treasure. I love them old dolls. I love those older dolls. Yep. Same. I told him sell off my dolls. He don't want me selling off his stuff. He's like, keep my stuff. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with all of those cards and all of your guitars and everything? What am I going to do with them all? But yeah, I'd probably keep some of them, which he might keep some of my dolls, but I would just basically just run down all the prices of everything. And that's why I tell them every day, this is what they cost. This is how much the kits cost. Excuse me. If you have to sell off my doll kits, this is what they're going to cost. So, why do people buy them? Well, does anybody like to, we could change another doll. Anybody like to see a specific doll? I will change them. They're cute. Why do people buy them? They buy them because these are collectibles, which, by the way, I am Jen Lynn from Creative Newborns. Welcome. We are in Cleveland, Ohio. I am a reborn doll artist of 21 years now. I make these dolls and I collect them. I collect them and I make them. And the reason I collect them is because they're very relaxing to have. And Victor has this in his face. Let's fix that. I collect them because they're soothing to have. They're fun to make. I enjoy sitting there painting. So what time is it now? It's 2:14 in the morning. Holy moly. Uh, I love painting them. I love collecting, like I said, creating them, seeing them literally become more lifelike as a blank kit. They're lifelike just as a blank kit, and now even more so when they're painted and have hair and everything. So yeah, they're cute. You can find them right now on reborns.com or wait till I have one for sale. So if you're asking, where's your website, Jen? I don't have one. You're looking at it. So, and whenever I have a doll for sale, I will make a video and say this one is for sale, or I'll come on live stream and I will show you a doll that is for sale. I'll let you know, and we can go from there. Let's see. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Addicted to baby like dolls, suppose I'd be better. Oh, well, I guess it is. Anything's better than heroin, but yeah. Heroin's pretty deadly. I would say that is. Dolls are, like I said, I'm not going to explain it, but it's another hobby. Just like if you have a hobby, I don't know how to say your name there, but if you have a hobby, I'm sure, everybody likes to play games. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, but it's a hobby. It's just one of the many hobbies that people love. And I'm one of them who loves this hobby and make them. And I make good money doing it too. So when you make good money at a hobby, then it's a plus, it's a win-win. Isaiah, you got it. Isaiah is next. Isaiah, come on over. You are the next contestant. Come on down. You are next on The Price is Right. Who remembers that show? He is my first ever successful African American baby. And he is very well varnished. I don't know what's wrong with the varnish. The varnish kind of went wonky with the one that I'm working on now. So I'm going to keep her unless I sell her as a boo-boo baby. I might sell her as a boo-boo baby. We'll see. Because I'm trying to save up to go to Kansas. So it's time to get the funds together to go to Kansas for the doll show. Let's see. Can you make a doll from a baby photo, duplicate the exact image? Not exactly. Those are called portrait babies. And what we do for those is that we pick a doll kit, or you pick a doll kit that resembles your baby the most, and we go off of that. And then I can't promise it would look exactly. So that's why I really don't do those anymore. Customs are kind of like, especially portrait babies, are very, very stressful. So I try to stay away from that. I try to stay away from doing portrait babies unless they're my own portrait babies. So I rather just make a doll and just sell them. And whoever likes that doll can buy it. Let's see. This is so cool. We had a prayer meeting for our revival, and 5 people got saved in revival. Praise God. Amen. Amen and amen. Praise God. Yes. Yeah, it was our family. We had a prayer meeting. Our family, we have a big family. So I went to yesterday's prayer meeting, and let me tell you, it was so relaxing. It was very relaxing. All right, let's change this little guy into something else. Let's see if we can find an outfit for him. How about this one? That's awesome news, Penny. Let's see. You did a great job. Thank you. I love your voice and your work. Thank you. I can't pronounce Effie. Effie? Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you for that. Amazing talent. Thank you. Are they full body or cloth? They are cloth. Yep, they're squishy. And he moves. When you pick him up, his head goes backwards. He's very, very squishy. He feels really nice. Let's see. A grown man watching a baby doll live stream is calling other people insane. Oh, I know, right? I know. That's because a grown man that's calling people crazy, he's secretly enjoying the live stream. Shh. Don't tell anyone. He's secretly enjoying the dolls, which is okay because a lot of people come in hating these dolls and then they leave loving them. They're addicted to them. How much cost for a doll? Anywhere from $425 to $1,500. Average being $775 to $800. Whenever Junie does get done, she'll be about $675, and then the one that I'm working on now probably be around $625. So it just depends on what is done. Let's see. How do you sculpt? I don't sculpt yet. I am taking a sculpting class from Marita Winters at the Kansas Doll Show. And Lord willing, I'm not holding my breath, but Lord willing, I might be talented at it. I did sculpt a couple of little mini babies. They actually came out pretty good. They don't look too alienish. They're not bad. I don't know if I have them over here. Oh, I didn't bring them up here. What the heck did I do? I did have them over here. There were 2 little sculptures that I sculpted. But if all works out well, maybe I'll take a liking to it, and maybe it's something I'll be good at, and I can sculpt my own vinyl doll kit. That would be a dream. That really would be a dream of mine. But a nightmare would be to have my sculpt stolen. I wouldn't want my sculpt stolen because a lot of these lovely sculptors who are sculpting beautiful babies are getting them stolen by other factories, and they're illegally making them. He is cute. You know they're cute. Don't say they're not cute. You know you like them. Elderly people and dementia or Alzheimer's patients love these babies. Yes, you are correct. Yes, they love, love, love these babies. I do make good money doing these. Yeah, if I were to make one, somebody asked me how many I make a day. And I was like, I love to make many of them a day. I'd be well off. I'd be making pretty good money. It takes me weeks to make one. The blonde one is the right-hand corner is the spit of ex-English Prime Minister. Oh, gotcha. Okay. He's not cute. Well, he's cute. You know he's cute. Come on, admit it. He's cute. He's a cutie. You love him. You love him. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Clap, 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 clap. I saw the F&B baby bubbies. Yes, I got F&Bs. This one's an F&B. I think this one's an F&B baby right here. This one's F&B. This one's a Horseman doll. 1970. This one's a year I was born. Or 1974, 72. Another Horseman doll here. I don't know what this one. We'll have to go through them all. But yeah, I almost got a couple. This one lady, I don't know if you watched the live stream. There is a bin of Monster High dolls. And this lady, she said she would sell me the whole bin for $1,000. I said, nope. I don't have that on me right now. But she had them for $1,000 for like a whole bin. It was only not that many, like 10 of them or 15 of these dolls. I was like, oh man, I felt bad in thinking they were only going to be $5 each, and I was going to buy a couple of those Monster High. This one does not have a baby, but she has a pet ET. This is an original ET from 1982, so that one is original. These two have their babies. We still have to get one of those My Mini Babies. Who knows about the My Mini Babies? They come in those little blind balls. So these are the My Mini Babies, the silicone dolls, and each of these ladies here have their own babies, but this one doesn't. So she's got ET. So that's the story so far. And then who knows who Dwight Schrute is? And this is Dwight Schrute here. I love The Office, and he's just kind of hanging out here. So it's kind of like a nice little mixture of these dolls kind of hanging out with the babies. So, and then these are the older ones here. These are all my older ones. Did you see that? Yeah, you saw that? When I asked, I go, she's like $1,000. And I was like, I was just, oh, okay. I was like, okay. I felt kind of, I felt kind of bad, like clueless, because like maybe those Monster Highs are way worth more than what I think, because I'm not very schooled on the history behind those dolls. Let's see. No, they're cute dolls. Some of them are scary looking. That's the whole thing behind them, is they got that creepy fact behind them. Graveyard, if anybody know who's Graveyard Girl is, she was like my inspiration for getting these types of dolls because they look kind of cool, creepy. Except for the ones that have the hanging arms or the hanging limbs. Now that's not cool to me, but just the creepy older dolls in general. Yeah. She's a grandmother. She's not pregnant. Nope, not pregnant. I'm too old to be pregnant. Maybe I'll be reborn pregnant. Nope, I'm done having babies. It's time for my babies to have me some grandbabies. It's time for them to have babies. Dwight Schrute. Yes, love Dwight Schrute. Oh my goodness, I love The Office. Ma'am, your baby's not moving. Sure. Yeah, he's okay. He's just a doll. He's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for your concern there. I'm fine. I'm totally good. Yeah, he's just a doll. Just like any other doll. Like the Raggedy Ann doll. Yeah, the big one. Did you see the big one? Yeah, the big Raggedy Ann doll. I thought of you, by the way, Penny, because I thought of your video and that you got some of the older dolls there, especially the older stroller that you had in your room there. I was like, man, I would love to get a vintage swing. If you get a hold of a vintage swing, let me know. The crank kind, remember the kind that you crank up? Let me know if you find one of them. I'd love to get one. Can you show us the larger dolls on the floor? Yes. So let's sit on the floor. Sit on the floor with me. Let's take a break. Don't mind the cat scratching post here. So these ones here are the standing dolls, or they can sit down. This one, I don't know what mark that is on his head. I gotta put an outfit on him yet. But I figure it's a birthmark, but it's embedded in his plastic, so it's some sort of birthmark. I just call it a birthmark. Back in the day, they used two different types of plastic to make these dolls. This one here, what a cutie. I kept her outfit on. That's the outfit that she came with. And she has baby shoes. Let me show you. And then this one here, she's an older doll. Look at the baby shoes. Isn't that cute? So cute. I didn't know where to put this one. Oh, I forgot. This one is Baby Tender Love. Am I correct? Is it Baby Tender Love? 1972. This one's 1972? No. This one's 1972. I think it's Baby Tender Love. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. This one here, I don't know the name of it, but I got him I got him in August. I just got him in August. He's a real cutie. He's got these shoes on too. They're really adorable. And this one, let's see what year this one's from. We'll actually do a live stream where we're going through all the old dolls. This one's a Horseman doll. Let me look at the year. 19... Oh, what year? I think it's 19... I can't tell. It's either a 6 or an 8. It can't be 1987. I think it's 1967. I think it looks more like 1967. This one's a Horseman doll. Love my Horseman babies. So, actually, we'll put her sitting here. We'll put her there. And then, this one does cry. That one does cry. So we'll put her here while we're sitting on the floor. Let's see this one. One of them does crawl. One of them, their battery. Both of them has batteries, but one of them, let's see, this one is, Oopsie Daisy. I think this one's like Oopsie Daisy. Look at her face is smashed, but she still crawls. She's got stains on her face. I scrubbed her. That doesn't come off. Some of this stuff does not come off. I put a onesie on her. She looks cute from looking at her from a certain angle, but like I tried fixing her head and it's just smashed. She's got a deformity. She had an accident somewhere. So she has a mechanism. You can turn it. There she goes. There she goes. And then she'll cry. She'll drop to the floor and she'll start crying. Here, let's turn her around. She'll go across the room. I used to love these dolls. I think I actually wanted this one, but I got Baby That away instead. I think this was the doll that I wanted when I was little. One is from the 70s and one is from the 80s. I think this is the one from the 70s. And there she goes. She can go pretty far. Yeah, the Haunted. It's that creepy Haunted. No, this one is... I think this one's Oopsie Daisy. I think it's Mattel. Let's see if this one... Let's see if this one's batteries are charged. Let's... Oh, this one's... Okay, this one works too. Hey, we're in luck. Both of them work. They both have different cries to them. So when this one cries, she has a different type of cry to her. So she's like the 1980s and that's the 1970s. So we actually had a video of like them two racing each other. They're both running away. Wait, okay. We don't want to burn out your motor, sorry. Okay. They're both now racing. Sorry. And there they go. I know, what the heck? Yeah, they're both crying now. And there they go. That's what I love about them. They actually crawl pretty good. They crawl pretty good. Okay, you guys can crawl back to where you belong. Go back to your spot. Actually, the same lady that gave me the free doll begged me to buy this one here. And sometimes I just like feel bad and I'll just buy the doll and it actually works. Are they haunted? No, they're not haunted. I will tell you a story though. I went to go show my grandson one of these dolls and I brought it downstairs and it wouldn't crawl. I turned it on and it wouldn't crawl. And then I'm like, well, the battery died. I think it was this one. No, it was this one actually. The battery like died, like is low. Here, I'm gonna go this way. Poor babies. Well, actually, okay, so it was left on, right? I'm gonna turn them off now because they're okay. Hold up. Let's turn your little mechanism off. Okay, this one's off. Come here, you. So it was this one. And so I thought her batteries weren't working because sometimes she'll work and sometimes because her battery's kind of low. So I heard this one crying and I was like, I came up the stairs to get something in the other room and this one was crying. This one was crying and it literally freaked me out. It did. It scared the heck. I'm like, what is that? There's a baby crying. This doll was crying because her mechanism was left on, but she wasn't working when I showed my daughter and tried to show my grandson this doll, and it wasn't crawling. Wasn't interested, but I wanted to see what he thought of it. So I brought it back up here, and there she was crying. A couple hours later when they left, and I was like freaking out. So yeah, there's that story. Yeah, scary. I'm 59 and I had this doll as a child. I know it brings back memories, doesn't it? I love that. So baby that away. Let's put these guys back. We'll put them back to where they were. Which one goes there? I want to get a shelf thingy to put under here to put some more dolls under here. Make room with this space. Make some more space. Make use out of the space that we have. So these two just kind of face each other. So that's how I have them for now until I can get like some kind of something to, or maybe make a makeshift shelf to put other dolls here. That would be awesome. So I can make a makeshift shelf. Alrighty, so Baby That Away is over here. So this is the doll that I ended up getting when I was a little girl. I wanted Baby Oopsie Daisy. I believe that's Oopsie Daisy. This is Baby That Away. This one does not work. She does crawl, or you can stand her up and she'll walk. You can hold her hands and she'll walk. This one doesn't work. Sorry. We don't want to show any booty here on YouTube of a doll. Yeah, she doesn't have a battery in her, but I can try to see if she works. But I had a chance to own a brand new Baby That Away. Brand new in the box. Brand new. And it was like, I forgot, it was a couple $100. And I should have bought it. I could have kicked myself. And then the guy is there every year, the guy and his wife that sell these dolls. And so I keep telling him every time I'm there, I saw him today, I'm like, I'm still kicking myself for not buying that doll. And he's like, I know. Brand new in a box. Baby That Away. Brand new. Hairnet still on the doll and everything. I would have taken her out of the box and I would have saved the box and put her on display. Oh my goodness. But that's her original outfit there. But that's my childhood doll there. So yeah. And then of course the Cabbage Patch Babies. So the ones I have, his name was Ricky. And he looked just like this one actually right here. He was that small. He looked just like this one. Yeah. Crying at the same time. Yes. Isn't that cute? So yeah, there's a video on my channel called The Races, like the baby race. Check it out. I did make a video on these two dolls racing each other when I got them. I think it's pretty cool. Yes. So fun fact, this doll here was Mark's doll. Of course, he didn't want it. He won this doll at the The awards banquet. We were at the awards banquet at the 2017 doll show in North Carolina. That was the IDTS doll show, 2017, Asheville, North Carolina. So there's like some sort of like game that we are playing, and Mark won one. He won a doll. He's like, "Here, Jen, you have it." Thank you, Mark. So he gave me his doll. He's like, "Jen, you can have it." He would participate in all the baby showers, and it's so much fun when you have a husband that participates in all the things with the dolls and everything. So yeah. So yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Talking Tina, yeah. Somebody did ask me earlier if there was Chatty Cathy. I didn't see one. When I see one, I'll let you know. Chatty Cathy's a pretty popular one. Yep. Love them all. Your collection. I'm 54 and I will have my clever Carrie doll since I was a year old in the UK. That is so neat. I'm 54 as well. Hello, twin. You are my twin, Tara. Yep, I'm 54 as well. Baby That Away was like my favorite doll. Let's see. Do you have a real baby doll? I think from 1985. I don't know. Is that a name? Is like a brand name? I have all kinds of dolls. I'll have to go through and see what they're all called. Like these right here. Like I'm not going to take them down now, but I definitely need to look at like what this one is. This one's a porcelain baby. I love these. These are like the older vinyl dolls. These are like from the 1930s, 1940s. This one's like 100 years old. Some of these are extremely old. Very old. And I love the creepiness about it. And they do need clothes. So I do got to find baby doll clothes. Some of these dolls here, yeah, I may replace these. I may put these in storage so I can get new dolls. But this one's the Gerber baby here. That's the Gerber baby. And then these ones, I don't know for sure, but these two look about the same. Ah, thank you. Give you one? You're terrified. It's okay. You love them. I know. They have like mixed emotions, like mixed feelings, the dolls. So, alrighty. I gotta get painting. It is 2:39 in the morning, and I gotta work on painting some dolls. I need to get working on that. So we've been here 2 hours and 17 minutes. Holy moly. I meant to be here for 1 hour, but I have so much fun with you guys that, I'm here for a couple hours. So yeah. You had Baby That Away? That is awesome. That is Baby That Away. There is a picture of me. In fact, I made that picture into an AI picture and it came to life, and my mom was holding me and I was holding Baby That Away, and the doll came to life and we all came to life. It was so cute. Let's see. What size is your favorite? I could crochet you some. Oh, thank you. Aw, I appreciate that. Newborn size, about newborn to preemie. Newborn about maybe 17, 18 inches long, or 20, somewhere in that range. Hello. Hello, twin. Still have her. That is awesome. Yeah, I still have. Well, these are all dolls that are from my childhood. I don't have anything original. The only thing that's original, and it's not a doll, that's from my childhood, is the bike I rode. When I was 14 years old, my favorite bike, it was like one of those 10 speeds. It was a 14 speed, and it's in our shed. I would like to get tires for it. It's one of those bikes with the real thin wheels. Yep. Thank you for your time and sharing. Very fun. Thank you. You're welcome. You are more than welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's put Isaiah back and we're going to say goodnight. We're going to see all the babies. I got to get painting. I might do a live stream in a little bit. I might come back. So while I'm doing some painting, I may or may not. So just a heads up, I might come back while I'm doing some painting to do a live hangout while I'm painting dolls. So look out for that just in case. But here are all the babies. So I want to thank you, me and the babies, all of them, even the vintage ones, want to thank you so much for hanging out with us for 2 hours and 19 minutes. You could have been doing anything else, but you have decided to hang out with me tonight or this morning, and for that I thank you. Let's push our bassinet back to where we had it. Yeah, you could have been doing anything else, but you have hung out with me and we have changed some babies. And uh, thank you for watching the video on the doll show and viewing the new babies, the new finds. And it's very exciting when you get new dolls. So yeah, you have a great night too. Thank you. It was awesome. Thank you. Oh, you're such an amazing lady. Thank you for all your time. Love you. Love you too, Penny. Love you, love you. And thank you for your videos. And as soon as I'm going to be watching your video while I am painting. So I'm going to watch your video and watch a bunch of other Reborn doll videos. So I may or may not be back live. If not, then I'll be back live on Tuesday or Wednesday. But in the meantime, watch out for some shorts, video shorts that I will be making. And so, yeah. Thank you for joining me again. Good night, you and your creepy dolls. Nice meeting you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Me and my creepy dolls. Thank you for hanging out with my creepy dolls tonight. Alrighty, guys. I love you so much. Love them or hate them. These are Reborn dolls, also known as vinyl art dolls. So thank you again for joining me in some dolly fun tonight in the doll room. So we will see you in the next video, the next short, or the next live stream. I love you so much. Happy reborning. We love you. Bye.